Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, man. We got DJ Vlad on. If he was happy when Lil Durk got arrested. Now, if you don't know, man, Lil Durk had issues with Vlad. It never really was made clear why he dissed him on an album song. But let's see what Vlad. I have a pretty good idea of what he's gonna say, but let's go.
I interviewed Lil Durk in 2018. Me and you both have done content with him, had a cool relationship, and then it fell apart at a certain point.
But why did your relationship fall apart?
I feel like we just didn't talk after we did the interview in 2018. Keep in mind his career was not necessarily in the hottest place at that time. And then I feel like we just interviewed a bunch of people who either were his direct ops or just maybe had things to say about him that weren't the best, doing the weekly podcast where we just talk about all the different drama and everything that people have going on. I feel like he probably at a certain point began to feel like, why would I go on this podcast if they're interviewing people that I specifically don't get along with, and not just big names that he doesn't get along with, but just whoever. We've done such deep content into Chicago that we're interviewing people that realistically probably don't have a ton going for them aside from beefing with bigger name rappers in Chicago, and I feel like that can kind of close doors on you. But I guess my overall question is, when you look,
Bro, of course. Why? Okay, at first I was like, Lil Durk's just being, just one of those fatherless black men that's just overly emotional. But bro, if that is the case, yeah, I can see that, bro. If these people are only known for allegedly harming my friends and my family, why would I want to still, even though you are the media, but they don't rap, that's what I never understood. Why are you interviewing hood legends when you are a hip hop podcast? I understand that people want to see this, but if 051 Melly is still alive, I'm not interviewing 051 Melly. Nigga, you don't rap, you don't sing, you don't dance, you don't ghostwrite, you don't, you hold pipes in videos, and people allege that you harmed people. That's not, again, bro, the integrity, the character, the values, the standards, and then you want to turn around and ask this man for another interview? Nah, bro, I'm not doing that. What kind of weird, that's weird. That's weird, bro. Vlad has interviews with the dude who shot Osama bin Laden. This nigga is not a rat. Why are you interviewing this? Because black people like to hear stories from killers? Yeah, that we do. And I like that interview. But that was inappropriate, bro. If I'm Osama bin Laden's son, I'm not going on that podcast after you just did that. Bro, put two and two together, bro.
the position that Durk is in now, I feel like me and you are both people that had cool relationships with him, and then the relationship fell apart over things that we consider kind of petty. And especially when I look at why you guys fell apart, which for the audience, if you don't know, Vlad.
Wait, oh, damn. All right, he asked him something. My theory was because Lil Durk, I think he said, I'm the Allah of Chicago or something like that. And he asked him to take that out, but he said no. Maybe, I don't know. What did he ask?
Accidentally included a clip of Durk talking about the fact that he was about to have a baby in an episode. He told you to edit it out. You forgot to edit it out, or forgot to tell your editor to edit. Your editor forgot to take it out.
Forgot to edit it out. Yeah.
Right.
We told him.
That's petty, bro. What is that? That's weird. That's petty. But his BM probably was on his helmet after that.
It out, and then they asked. We edited out part of it, but they wanted more edited out.
Right. Oh, okay.
And by the time we got to the rest of it, they felt it took us too long. But that to me was sort of silly because it's like
you just
we've been around each other. We've had conversations off camera. Like, I have no bad intentions for you.
Right. And to me, that's just some big-headed superstar rapper shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to beef with you for 10 years over the fact that your editor forgot to take out an extra 15 seconds of the interview or whatever.
And it was about an upcoming baby, wasn't it?
I'm glad I got that. I don't really care about this at all. Let me get to the question.
Do you feel like people have kind of accused you of this, of being a little bit too gleeful or at least not upset about discussing Durk's current predicament? Well,
but that's not about Durk saying Vlad.
That's just his behavior in general. You're kind of disappointed by some of the decisions he made.
I just felt that once I saw the story of Quando Rondo's cousin getting killed and his alleged involvement in it, I was just disgusted by it. It's not, oh, I'm so glad he's in jail, I hope he's there forever. No, I don't wish that. Like, at the end of the day, if he gets out tomorrow, that'd be fine. And in fact, if they prove that he had nothing to do with it, then I'll say, okay, well, my bad.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what the feds are alleging, and with someone who I'm cool with, I've always had a good relationship with Quando. I actually went down to Savannah, interviewed him in person. This is not our first interview. We talked about sort of just the overall situation.
Bro, I don't care about that. Nigga, you just said you would be fine with it. Oh, he's not black. Because they don't wish people free even though they did the time. Some white people don't. Some of them do. But even if I don't like you like that, like, unless you did something to my son, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, I'll be fine with it. Like, bro, there's people that did horrible things to me, and they went to jail for something unrelated, like, years later. I wasn't happy the nigga went to jail, or the female went to jail, like, but I have a different mindset. But it is what it is. We got the answer. DJ Vlad was not happy when Durk got arrested, and he would be fine if he got out of jail, especially if he had no involvement in it and that was proven. Definitely, I'm not going to call him the feds because that's lame, but definitely a white man answer. Shout out to white guys. It is what it is, not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the band, you the band, we the band together, man. Listen, the breath, the breathe, and peace. Gang. I keep forgetting to do that. Damn. Peace.